Yerp, what's good? The quiet steppers in the building. We are here, people. Midnight Madness. When I saw, when they were putting this car together in the spaces, and Philly Swain came up, and Bandit Montana came up in the spaces, I said, we got one, people. We got one. When I tell you that off the nostalgic Philly Swain, I knew he was not coming to play and let this young boy tell him that he gonna win. Because it backfired. We're not gonna act like Bandit Montana didn't do what he was supposed to do, but he didn't secure the bag. He didn't secure the bag. Because it always hurts them. Let me see. Because before I get into the rounds, I'm going to say this. So I'm going to say this. Before I get into the rounds, I'm going to say one bar which hurt him in the end. Because all judges gave it to Philly Swain. Drugs said, everybody else was saying 2-1. Drugs said, actually, you got 30. It wasn't a body, but it was a 30. I think he said it was a gentleman's 30. If not, if he didn't say gentleman's 30, he said it was a 30. Because this hurt him, because like Bandit Montana said, after I pick this money up, it's gonna be some shit you won't believe. If not, I'll trip and come back with it like White Henny when I'm overseas. You ain't leave with that money. And then I'm not gonna bring up the extra that was talked about surrounding the money. I'm not gonna bring that up. That's petty. But I'm on Twitter, so before I get into and delegate the bars each round, we're gonna talk about it. Philly Swain said, my old ass was trying to be hype, had to calm down. Chevy Worldwide said, once Philly Swain got into that slow flow, it was over. I'm telling you. Because back then, when Philly Swain was young, he used to rap fast, but he's older now. But now this slow flow he got, they catching every bar. When I tell you, Philly Swain's second round was so layered, it was so stacked. Bar after bar after bar after bar after bar. Lawyer number one said, he said, Midnight Madness setting fire. In any league that shows love and respect to Philly Swain, I'm a F with that league personally. Alright. Let me see what was the comments under Philly Swain's tweet. Black Compass said, you cold, bro. Gotta tap in for an interview. Nah, keep going. This dropped on YouTube already? That was Ryder. Yup. Tell these niggas keep your rap legend. We'll find. Battle rap missed original styles, and Swain one of the most originals. I'm telling you, Philly Swain's originality. It's like how can I explain it? This man, you know how Goku goes Ultra Instinct? This this is what that is. Let's do let's bring in some hypotheticals. If Philly Swain was to be on URL, over 80% of the roster is not rocking. They not winning with this. The only ones the only ones that could stand in front of these rounds will have to be top tier. You are a low tier or a mid tier. It don't matter if you low mid, mid, or mid high. You are not winning. When he getting these slow flows, he was in pockets that I didn't even know you could even get in. That's why I can't wait to talk about the bars that were landing. And I didn't write down, because if I wrote down everything, this will be a long blog. I'm not gonna hold you. So I caught everything, but I only chose the ones I liked the most from each one. Let me drink this water. Because we're gonna be here. We're gonna delegate it. Gonna get it popping. Hold up though. Let me see. Let me go to. But hey, how y'all doing? If you new, subscribe to the channel. Let's get it popping. I go to the community tab. I put on my community post. I said only if you seen the Midnight Madness battle, Philly Swain, Banner Montana. So in the building, Philly Swain won clear all 6-7 judges. 79% said Philly Swain, 21% said Bandit Montana, and 2 other comments. We the people said it really got dark in there with the 30. Oh my goodness. Alright. Let me see what else. Let me see what else was said if I get into the bars. Art underscore man underscore 23 said great battle, bro. Weird seeing a Philly rapper with a slow flow. Hold up. He said great battle, bro. Weird seeing a Philly rapper with a slow flow, which I rarely like. But this shit right here was different. I'm telling you, this Philly Swain, I don't know where he came from, but he has elevated. He, like, you know how Daylight transcended when he went against Tay-Rock? This moment right here, Philly Swain has transcended. Let me see. Somebody said, man, keep going. Crazy performance. The Saga said, I see you, OG. That was fire. Philly been nice since the Hollow battle. Nothing. It's going crazy. It's going crazy. Trying to find anything else before I get into this. Okay. Somebody said, no, Debo, he said, if Sue Surf concentrates on Midnight Madness full time, all leagues pack it up. I said, all leagues pack it up until you figure it out. No amount of money can get the respect of the people in such a short. This boy running off pure campaign alone. I was about to say, because did Sue Surf lose his Twitter? It came back. I don't know. But that's what else? What else? Yeah, plus the Midnight Madness setting for Philly Swain was this is his lane. There is nobody winning against this Philly Swain right here. If you think you are, man, I ain't gonna lie. When my channel get big enough, I might be in the betting scene because I'm about to be winning you some money on some of these people. This is crazy. I had to follow Philly Swain off the muscle. Philly Swain said, "I'm back, broski." He said that to a true foe. Oh my goodness. Nothing but love for Philly Swain. Now, let's talk about these balls. Let's talk about them. So Bandit Montana, he went first. He started off, you lost a lot of weight, you lost your gut, you can finally keep your pistol tucked, because back in the day, Philly Swain used to be big. He used to be fat. But now he's lost weight, he's fit, he's skinny, he's tatted up, looking healthy with the bread too. He ain't lost a step. He said you did it to be healthy. Nigga, you look sick as fuck. Or is it coke? You fucking with your nose? You out here sniffing all the mountains. Nigga went from Philly Swain to the Poconos. That was nice. That was a little jab. But in my offense, I'm going off of what Charlie Clips told Yoshi G. It's like he hit, but he didn't twist his hips. He didn't twist the hips. You know what I'm saying? I'm using Charlie Clips analogy with Bandit Montana's material. He said, "You'll get a blade in your belly. I'll hurt your gut. Nah, push it to the side. Looks like I'm filling up a Slurpee cup." I guess y'all ain't never been to 7-Eleven, my boy. Y'all must not have been to 7-Eleven because that's a good one. He said, "Your whole career took place on grind time. I'm going to be direct with you." Direct, who was a league owner of Grind Time, where all the legends were born. Conceited, Ilmac, Passwords, Philly Swain, Iron Solomon, The Saurus, Awkward, like all of them. They all were in Grind Time. He said, "I really put pause on this Philly bitch." Eve, she had the tattoo. She had tatted pause on her. Makes sense. Put this square through the wall. Charger box. That I know some people rock with that bar, but that bar to me, light cheese. It was light cheese, but it hit in the room. It's all that matters. It's all that matters. Um, he said, or you'll leave with a dolphin type. Put a hole in the dude head like a dolphin. You know the way dolphins shoot water out the hole. Makes sense. After I pick this money up, it's going to be some shit you won't believe. If not, I'll trip and come back with it like white henny when I'm overseas. Cooking on the side of the road, food truck. Like you dead on the side of the road, food truck. Your body bubbling. It might be hot outside. You don't know. I know you mad I'm fucking with your return tax issues. This is Philly Swain's return. He says I'm fucking up your return tax issues. But in the end, Philly Swain's taxes were accepted. And he got more he got his return off the floor. Southwest, I'll raise your spirit. You can fly there. That's nice. That's a little light cheese bar, if you will. A little light cheese, a little light, a little dab of ranch. Um, what else? Then Philly Swain goes. Let's talk about it, Philly Swain. Let's talk about it. Philly Swain said, somebody tell this geek boy to stop. It's not good to disrespect your pops. Oh my goodness. That's just starting. That's him starting. He just started the round. I be dressed in all black. That's my cooking wear. Swiss ladder on the gat. That's my cooking gear. I'm on attack when the ladder level the gat. I hear wigs and touch kids. Tech 9 is back. Rest in peace to Tech 9. But hey, I didn't know Tech 9 was on that lane. I was like, what? And then he I don't want to get into it. He said your mind gets smacked. It's up, insomniac. Feel pain that don't even exist, just like neuropathy. We ain't going back and forth like ping pong, things drawn. I ain't about to die in the H, trying to rumble. I ain't King Vaughn. Rest in peace, King Vaughn. He was literally, I don't know why he tried to swing. I don't know why he swung on dude. He could have just kept to himself. He could have delegated another way. But hey, that's what happens. He said, I got a joint ski I call Little Tim, 'cause it'll kill you for any one of my friends. You ain't wavy, you fugazi, talking crazy on the phone. Well, I brandish a wet bandit if I catch you home alone. Home Alone, the dude with the wet bandage. Oh my goodness. This is 100% art. Every round he's spitting is layered. Then he said, he said, I've been fired since Michael B. Jordan was on The Wire. I'll knock you the fuck out, sock you the fuck up, pull up where you post, just to box you the fuck out. I wrote this in card, so rate every bar like we in prison. Blam dude, Andrew, this warrior, I'm hair wigging. Dude, Philly Swain, You been hiding for this long and you come back outside? How dare you? Give us this masterpiece, this Picasso of art in literature form, in its purest form. You know the art sculpture, The Thinker? Nah. Philly Swain is the doer. He did it up for Midnight Madness. Midnight Madness, I tell you. And he said, I came from the mud. I'm more dirty than you. I learned this craft from sitting in craft. I'm more Jersey than you. I ain't from Jersey. I ain't want to explain the street knowledge I know of that. That all I know is Philly Swain. You got this one. You got round one. You said I'm out here. You said I'm out there battling for noodles while I battle my case. Wait, his life like Suge? That's what I'm asking. I told Dave like keep it rap so he ain't get blasted. Oh my, he bringing back the old days. All right, everything was that he said was correlating with each other. Like he was overpowering Bandit Montana round for round. Even though Bandit Montana was saying some good stuff. But if he would have like layered it and put more originality into his stuff, then we could it would have been a different situation. Let's talk about round two because Drugs said his second round was short. It did seem short because I don't think they usually have time limits in Midnight Madness. So you could have went 4 or 5 because the video was like 35 minutes. So yeah, you could have went like 4 or 5 minutes. Bandit Montana, and the funny thing is, Bandit Montana, his second round, it was like reading a book. It was like he was getting close to his climax, and like he stopped before he got to his climax because he was still reaching his momentum. As each bar was landing, he was like getting a rhythm, and then he like cut it short, and like people trying to still read, but he cut that book, he cut that chapter short. Why did you do that? You could have took that round and you would have made the votes different than to what they seen after the battle. Because he said because like his first bar, fire. He said, we here, Midnight Madness. I came to murk cousin. I see you on the collectibles, holographics. Even this shit, we got a legend on the card. It's gotta be worth something. That's fire. He said, you like the produce. You see, he said, you like the produce? Well, I'm going to turn him into a vegetable. That's light cheese. I've heard that time and time again. Produce turned into a vegetable. I've heard that time and time again. He said, throwing bullets in Philly, but the Eagles needed a quarterback. That was nice. I like that. He said, I caught him climbing out the crib like a bad toddler. That was nice. I give that like a 7. 7 out of 10. But I need more originality because even though the realm of where you got the bad toddler, everybody be having kids. So that makes sense. You had grabbed the culture in with that. leave the crib around 12:45. I'm gonna get back at 1 like Brian McKnight. That's fire. That's a haymaker right there. And then he did the why did he make the band do that? It's a cakewalk. You know, when making the band, Diddy made his made the people walk a cakewalk, walking a cake. I don't understand what was going on. All y'all will snitch. Shit'll get real quick. Pistol whip, not in the front. Like real sick. I don't know what happened to real sick with the knot in his head. Like, but that was crazy. He said, I ran a nigga right out of Philly like Will Smith. We low chrome catches bow wow. Death comes after so. Pump head, soaker nose. He get a shot at the top of his head. Gave him a GoPro? Well, that is creative. That GoPro, that's creative. That might be the first GoPro type bar I've heard. And it came from Banner Montana. He might got something. It's like Banner Montana, he's not low tier. He's like a low mid tier. He's like mid low. So just being able to grasp these concepts is nice. Riding with the fofo. I'm telling you, you better run, son. JoJo. Well, I've been through all. Okay, so hold up. This was nice. I like this. He said, "Well, I've been through all sorts of issues. Growing up, I used to be in my feelings. My mom's told me to get a grip. I went and bought a pistol. Oh my! Listen, violence is not the answer. We do not need it. We don't need it. I'm just saying, we don't need it." He said, I had long nights of survival. And I used to have to slang on the strip. My brother sold coke. My father and my uncle sold coke. They had cane they'll flip. Cal, I started selling dope. They got me paid by the quick. Debo, brother, I had to break the chain with a brick. And then he cut it short after that bar, and he jerseyed out. You should have kept going. You had them like intrigued with the story you was telling. You cut the story short. You never cut the story short when it's getting good. You were just getting to the climax. And then you would have had great. Oh my God. And then where you left off, Philly Swain picked up and transcended. And what I mean by transcend, let's talk about it, Philly Swain. First of all, I was questioning. I was like, this Philly Swain said the second round. He said this nigga's cheek meat. I'm like, what is cheek meat? I don't even know what cheek meat is. That's a new street term for me. He said, I slice ear to ear and make his cheek meat. He means cut him Joker style. Make these where he don't got no mouth. Philly Swain a dangerous guy. I could squeeze heat for the meals. I'm walking with big bucks from the 30. 4 of them. That's a Greek freak. Let me see. I could squeeze heat for the meals. I'm walking with big bucks from the 30. 4 of them. That's a Greek freak. That's make the G reek. You'll levitate. I don't hesitate. I meditate. The P speak. Bro, this slow flow that Philly Swain doing, he just jabbing. Left, right, hook, haymaker. He not playing. And he said, that's why I always gotta pick that shit up. I'm a neat freak. AI over Tyronn Lue. I'm a big stepper. I'm big stepping. I ain't gotta know you to know I made you. This your biopic. It's starring Surf. He pointed at Surf because he played you. Them lines receding here. You about to lose this shit. Alopecia. The bullets enter your face. Bud blow out your speakers. Getting head from a ratchet bitch. Weave the pipe. I'll get your head knocked off. All it takes is a whisper. You won't hear what I said, but your body is shiver. That was fire. What else? And then Sue Surf said, this was the bar of the night. Listen to what this man, Philly Swain, said at the end of his round. He said, no, this wasn't the end of his round. This wasn't the end because Philly Swain said this. He shook with fear. See him as a hooker here. Abortion clinic. Make this hoe ashamed he even took it there. Philly Swain, what you doing? Who did you talk to come up with this? I never wanted to ask in my life. I would have to be in person and be like, did you write this? You wrote this? And then Bandit Montana, the crowd was going crazy. Like, what? Bandit Montana looks to I think Snake. He said, he asked, what time is it? You shouldn't have did that, Bandit Montana. Then Philly Swain added that into his arsenal. He said your death time, nigga. Next time you in Philly, be scared of me. Or I pull up like, why you being weird to me? We call this chick Dominoes. She loved to play with bones. Have him limping around Asbury like he Lada Zay. Have your mama pacing back and forth saying not today. Great material, layered by layer, Philly Swain. Going crazy. Round 3. Bam Montana said, I'm winning if you ain't heard now. I got the juice. It's like Q and his DJ. I caught a body in the first round. If we go back to the first round, it's more than likely what Philly Swain said in the first round was better than what you said in the first round. But you can argue. But not over here. Not over here. I make sense. Then he said, Ben Montana in the third round said, it's like in school suspension. I'm here, but I'm not here. I did that. In school suspension, I'm here, but I'm not here. Man, had to be there. They couldn't pay me to let you in. I ain't a concierge. I know you blood. Line your homies, get them all in check. Tell them make sure they put the flag over your casket. Like you an army vet? Bandit, what you about to do to this man after y'all battle? Cause you lost. You got a 7 sweeper. 7 sweeper. What else? What was said? He said, boy, I'll mask up, bring the Glock to you. It'll be gothical. Wood handle. Boy, I palm trees. Shit is tropical. Pop and shoot. Lion dad. I'll Mufasa you. I'm the type to take your watch, and when you ask for it back, I'm going to tell you why I ain't got time for you. I ain't saying Offset a deadbeat, but you ain't ready to do shit. You ain't really do shit for the culture. He said, I ain't saying Offset a deadbeat, but you ain't really do shit for the culture. And I put lies. Because if you go to his resume, he has a small amount of people that he battled. He's seen Daylight. He's seen K Shine. He's seen Hollow the Dawn, DNA, and Passwords. All all solidified people in battle rap. And then he said he said wait um he said have him lipping around Ashbury like he a lot of Zay. Have your mama pacing back and forth saying not today. Fire. Philly Swain took the second. Clear. He took that second clear. Because where Bandit Montana left off, Philly Swain picked it back up and dragged that body up to the heavens. The third round comes. Oh yeah, I was on the third round, my bad. The second round, I'm just gonna say, Philly Swain won, but Bandit Montana ended his third round with saying, "I'm cooking him. It's all in his face. Look at him. This Philly nigga not fuck with the kid like how Tech Nine should have been." Ugh. I'm at his front door, hoping he answer. Loading the Hammer 38. Bitch sound like I'm loading film in a disposable camera. That is crazy. Now, the finishing touches. Philly Swain. Third round. Philly Swain. He started off that bar, that round with a haymaker. He said, "Don't get this shit confused or misconstrued. Prostitutes sleep with her phone ringing. I'm missing screws." That bar? Like, who thinks of that? I fire sticks. Match me. Great. I'm where the Gatsby. I spin the U with the K. I'm a wildcat. Shooter for Philly. Tyrese Maxey. Devin Pat. Smoking kickback. Fingers broken. Shoot with that shit bent. Jordan and Kobe. The new fans know I'm the man. They love that I'm dope. So start abiding. I'm giving out pipe for the smoke. I can't even take main man's spot. I'm just happy that I'm here taking main man's guap. This here is a little lick, an old airplane shot. Then he did a Friday bar. He said, he's the type to start laughing when ain't nothing that you said funny. Yeah, I got bread, but I want to spend Red's money. He picked that money off the floor. You can die from this weapon when it's loaded up. Think bougie restaurant, cause you ordered duck. Cause you shoot, you duck. Crazy. The K shower, Mayflower, tell Devin to move. He said, if you are making music off music, while you battling, stop it. That's Jesus. This is Muhammad. Two different prophets. I'm a red rapper, head cracker. All I listen to is dead rappers. It ain't a chance to rapper want a problem with me. I'm a pervert, pull the pipe where everybody can see. This nigga smackable. This man called Bandit Montana smackable. Then somebody in the crowd said, "Is that a Lunchable?" Then he said, the last thing he said, "Have you on that old school Bob? This what the McAdoo." Witty got up and looked at this man in the face like, "What did you just say?" Bro, this was a fire battle. The way this Midnight Madness is going, the way they set it up, legit. Legit. I'll be right back though. Be right back.